right, Blue Jays fans, so the Jays did something. They won a game. They lost 5-3 to Oakland the day before, but doesn't really matter because, they won a game. So that's great. Glad we're on track to actually winning games now. I'm so excited about that. What is up, guys? My name is Nicholas Garcelle. Welcome back to the video. Toronto Blue Jays win the last game in the series against the Oakland Athletics and are now at an actual reasonable spot. 45-38 now. Would have been 44-39. Literally, like only a game and a half, or actually 3.5 games now ahead of the Cleveland Guardians, and a very important, which wouldn't have been so important if the Jays could only beat the worst team possibly in baseball. The Oakland A's are 28-56, and you lost 2 games against them. Seriously? I understand what everyone was going through was rough. You gotta do your job. You gotta show up. What is this? What is this lack of effort that we're seeing from the Blue Jays? The only one that showed up in this series was the former A himself, Matt Chapman. Well, guess what? We just lost with our ace on the mound. We lost with one of our better pitchers on the mound. And somehow we found a win in the third game. So, let's recap these last 2 games quickly. We'll talk about the Seattle Mariners series coming up. The Mariners actually playing really well. They beat the Padres, I think 2 games. I think they beat the Padres. So, yeah, they're playing some good baseball right now. So, and you know who's not playing good baseball? Them. So, 5-3, we lose to the Oakland A's. Starts in the bottom of the first, and Bethancourt singles to center. Allen will score in the place. Laureano moves to third, and it is 1-0 Oakland. Murphy then grounds out into a double play. Out of all that mess, Laureano will score in the play from third. Bethancourt out at, I believe, first it was, and the Blue Jays now down 2-0. But top of the second, Matt Chapman homers to center on a 2-0 count. Biggio scores, tying the game at 2. It is 2-2, all square here in the top of the second. Bottom of the third, Oakland gets the party started, hitting a sac fly to right field. Teo gets the grab, but Allen scores in the play from third. Laureano will move to third as well, making it 3-2 Oakland. And then Pinder walks for 4 pitches. Laureano scores in the play. Everyone moves up a base. And in the bottom of the third, not looking too good for Mr. Yusei Kikuchi. Top of the fourth, Teoscar Hernandez homers to center on a 1-0 count. That one out of here in a hurry. And the Jays bring one back. Unfortunately, though, the game is 4-3. And in the bottom of the fifth, it's increased by 1 more run. Piscotty homers to left on a full count. 5-3 Oakland. Yusei Kikuchi only went 2 innings. He had 4 earned runs, 5 base on balls, no strikeouts. And Adrian Martinez, 2-1, 5 innings pitched, 3 earned runs, 5 strikeouts, no walks. It was a lack of command for Yusei Kikuchi. It was something that we were not used to seeing. And to be quite honest, it's getting to that point where it's getting a little ridiculous. Ridiculous for Yusei Kikuchi. Because he's at a point in his career where he's a little bit older. He's 31. And through 65 innings with the Blue Jays, he's 3-5. He has a 5.12 ERA, 74 strikeouts. Very respectable. Okay, good strikeout. 41 walks, though. And again, I talked about this just a couple episodes ago. And I said, his walks are getting up there. He's at 41, the most he's had in his career in a season. He pitched a 161 season with Seattle back in the day, went 6-11 and had 50 walks. He's already at 41. With a 157 whip, it is by far the worst whip in his career. And it just hasn't been looking good for Mr. Yusei Kikuchi. He went 7-9 back in 2021, had a 157 innings. And that's probably what got him his contract, to be honest, with the Blue Jays. But it just doesn't look good for him. And the Blue Jays went and signed someone yesterday. We could talk about him, but honestly, the Blue Jays are making stupid decisions for the bullpen. And I just have no care at all for who we went and got yesterday. So the Blue Jays went and got yesterday Matt Peacock from the Kansas City Royals off of waivers. And let's just look at his stats, shall we? Through this season, he has a 5.40 ERA, not looking too good. He's played 9 games and 10 innings, allowed 12 hits, allowed 6 earned runs, 1 homer, 4 walks, 6 strikeouts he's had. And not too great around any other perspective of the game. Now, I did check his pitches yesterday, and he is a fastball pitcher, all right? Averages anywhere from 95 to 99 with his fastball. That's great. That is some really good heat that he needs to use in his advantage. And in my opinion, I think Pete Walker needs to look at him and say, hey, man, screw your head on tight and use your damn fastball, because that is a gift. To be able to pitch at that sort of speed and to have that in the Jays roster could be really beneficial if only he could stay in the strike zone. Now, that's his issue. He's very inconsistent with hitting the strike zone. You can throw the speed, but to be able to throw the speed and control it is one of the very most beautiful things of this game. And being a pitcher, you have to know how to do that. And it doesn't look like Matt Peacock has ever had really control in his very short career so far in the MLB. So, he was drafted in 2017 by the Diamondbacks. At pick 682, actually, very far back. And he's actually not a bad hitter as well. I was looking at his stats yesterday. Through 16 at-bats in his 2021 regular season career, he batted a .250 with 2 ribbies and 1 stolen base. He had a 544 OPS. Yes, I know. He only batted 16 times. But for a pitcher to be able to do that, that's not bad at all. 250, that's a pretty good batting average for a pitcher. So that could come in use at some point. We don't know. But it's going to be hard to decipher if he's going to be actually any of use. We saw Anthony Bonda pitch in the second game that we just talked about. And he was basically, like, not even useful at all. It just was not a good pickup by the Jays. You could already see in the first game, the Jays are going to be letting this guy go after about 5 performances. So, let's talk about the second game quickly. I don't want to dilly-dally. I don't want to take anyone's time. The Blue Jays win 2-1 against the Oakland Athletics. And it was a good game. The Jays, they played well. They played very well against this Oakland A's team. So, bottom of the 6th, Laureano homers to center on an 0-2 count. That one out of here in a hurry. It is 1-0. The bottom of the 6th. The pitching was very good in this performance, and I have to thank Mr. Jose Barrios for having a good performance. Yes, Jose Barrios. 6 innings, 4 hits allowed, 1 run, 6 punch-outs. 5.44 ERA is his average right now, but that's going down after that performance. Good job by Jose Barrios. I know it's the worst team in baseball, but it's a start. And Jose Barrios needs to start somewhere, and we really need that pitching back from Jose Barrios. Looks like he had his stuff today. Top of the 7th, Matt Chapman. He just keeps on swinging. Homers to left on a full count. Matt Chapman out of here in a hurry. And it is 1-1, top of the 8th. We're looking for a lifeline here. This game is tied 1-1, and we need something to get our boys going. And who does it better than Bo Bichette? Homers to left on a 2-1 count. Sky high over the wall, and the Blue Jays 2-1 lead. They win the game there. Adam Simber gets us out of a pickle. With a 8-2 record now for Adam Simber on the season. 2 innings pitched, nothing left but zeros left to show for on his score column. That's all we needed, though, was him to get those 2 innings. Domingo Acevedo, I probably butchered that completely. 1-2 on the season now with 1 inning pitched, 1 earned run, and 1 strikeout. And then Jordan Romano as well with his 18th save of the year. Jordan Romano is a work of art, and he was really doing well in that 9th inning against a hard 3-4-5 spot for this Oakland Athletics team. So, the Jays, what they're going to go do is they're going to go play against Seattle Mariners, and I believe it's a 3-game series. It is a 4-game series. I am wrong. It is a 4-game series against the Mariners. I should have guessed that. 4-game series against Seattle. And the Blue Jays, it's time. It's time to turn on the Jets, and I've been saying that for way too long now. Casey Lawrence is going to get his first start, or his second start. He was 0-1 the first time around, but he didn't actually start that game. He came in for what is presumably Kevin Gausman, and he actually didn't do too bad. I know everyone was saying he got lit up. It's the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, give this guy a freaking break. He did actually not too bad. He did allow 6 runs over 7 hits. Yes, he did get lit up. This guy had 6 punch-outs. All right, against Tampa Bay Rays, that's not easy to do. And it was very impressive to see him, even though he was not supposed to do anything remotely good in that game. He still came in and had 6 punch-outs, even though he got absolutely destroyed. So, Blue Jays, Casey Lawrence, Marco Gonzalez on the other side for the Mariners, 4-9 with a 3.29 ERA. They think we know who we're leading towards, but I want to give Casey Lawrence a shot. He is still a baseball and major leaguer. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have to say for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more of these videos, and please make sure to turn on your post notifications to get notified when these videos do come out. One more thing, please make sure to share this video with your friends and family. Helps me out a lot, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Casey Lawrence versus Marco Gonzalez, 10:10 p.m. on July 7th tonight. So make sure to watch it after the NHL draft, or you could keep watching the NHL draft. It's up to you, but do what you gotta do. Take it easy, guys.